This is gonna be interesting. Well, mates, it's Omega Dragon, and welcome back for some more Paper Mario Color Splash. My final video of the day. Yes, I'm serious. Last time, and of the day for me, for you guys it's not. I just say it for me because today is the 10th of September. I almost said June. I don't know why, but 10th of September for me. Last time, we have done a lot. We have collected 3 paint stars. One in Ruddy Road that was very simple to get. And then the other 2 in Daffodil Peak, which was all the way down here. We also completed the colors in Ruddy Road and Daffodil Peak, along with rescuing that toad that was, we talked to the toad that we currently rescued. That was talked about. That was up hanging out with the pot, and that was Piper's spot, also known as the friendly hangout spot on the rooftop. Very interesting, but now we are going to the Crimson Tower. We met up with Kamek in the last video as well. And trust me when I say you'll be seeing him a lot until you actually get to battle against him. Because Kamek is actually a boss, but you won't be able to battle against him for a while. Mario, we've been waiting. The 3 chosen toads hath assembled. It's time to fulfill our destiny. Nothing. Nothing's happening. But it is written in the book of hitting things with hammers. Hey Mario, think you could give us a little oomph? Like some kapow, you know what I mean. We're gonna do something silly. Kablamo! Doom! Justice! Actually, it looks even cooler when I splashed them with paint. It worked, but the toads are gone. Thank you for your sacrifice, chosen toads. I'll tell my children and my children's children's parents about you. How would you be able to do that? You're a paint can. That looks so silly. We're still alive. You were really just going to smush us and leave? Go make your fate in the Crimson Tower, young ones. Take care. I hope you find the big paint star for justice. I love that. That's actually hilarious. That might be my thumbnail, but really it isn't. Maybe it is. It's dependent on if this is a 2-parter or just one. So you'll be seeing a drastic difference. Like right now for what's about to be happening. Yeah, I almost spoiled it, but you're going to see what I was about to say here. What? What happened? Mario, what? How? This? It's all bone white. I'm gonna be sick. What do we even do? There's no way we can paint all of this with your little hammer. No offense. But we're done. We can't do anything here. Huh? What's that? Makes one wonder how long it took for them to drain all of that color. It might have been a group effort or like a huge group effort. Clunk! Dang it, Johnson! I told you to pull up the anchor! Hey, you down there. Think you can unsnag our anchor? Pretty please. Yeah, they left the anchor down. So the funny thing is, in my status, I have 7% colorization. Like I said, Remember, remember that percentage, because then I'm going to reveal something insane. And no, there's no bosses at the airship. I'm gonna say that right now. You okay, Mario? This part is always so tricky. I don't get why. Like, this is the trickiest puzzle to me, apparently. We managed to get on the ship. This is our chance. Let's hijack this thing and take that bucket of paint back. Yeah, we're ambushed. This is where the fire flower goes in good play. Mouse spin. Fire flower. You gotta use it against all of these guys. It doesn't seem that bad at first, but then it's trying to get all the way up to the steering wheel. That's going to be the tricky part. You'll see why in a moment. It's trying to go all the way up these stairs, and then it's a slide. That's what the tricky part is. It's trying to figure out a way up there. It's actually not as bad as you would expect, because for me it took me 30 minutes to figure out what I was supposed to do. I think, like, my first time playing it, it felt like 30 minutes, might have been 20, but still it took me forever to figure out what I was supposed to do. And I'm being over dramatic, but it sure took me a freaking while. I'm gonna use a KO hammer. Yeah, that was what, like, I didn't pay attention to the crates. I thought the crates were just optional. But I was dead wrong. Mario, how'd you get on this ship? We've got a stowaway here, boys. Get him. Oh. It's gonna be all easy for how we're supposed to do it. There's 3 ways to do it. One is by using the one-out hammer times 3. One is by using the fan replica, and one is just by using 2 battle cards. But I'm gonna do the one-out hammer times 3. Port! Starboard! Port! Port! I had an excellent one of them. That was just great. Just brilliant. That's not good. Maybe we should have kept one of them around to get pilot this thing. The fact that he's holding it is insane. Mario, I'll try to stabilize the ship. Go after the bucket. There must be a switch or something to release it. Oh no, we have to press the switch. Well, guess what? This is not going to be a release switch. It's going to be a self-destruct switch. 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, scrap! Yeah. It's like the big paint star was a big bucket instead. Why even have a self-destruct button on your airship? That's just bad engineering. They have self-destruct buttons in any place. It's like classic movie scenes. But it's all good, because the Crimson Tower is crimson again. Not for... Like, that's a crazy thing, is... Despite the fact that we just restored color, there are still colorless spots inside the Crimson Tower, for some odd reason. It'll probably be pretty rough in there, Mario. Maybe we should restock our cards before we go in. And the know-it-all toad in the trash can in Port Prisma can tell us if we'll need anything special. Yes, we will do that, because guess what? I actually forgot the fire extinguisher thing that I said that we'll be needing later. And yes, I should have done that off screen, but I completely forgot. And I'll tell you about my battle cards, because surprisingly, you won't really have too terrible of a time in the Crimson Tower. They'll still give you a lot of battle cards in there. But right now, by sorting, I have 2 replicas of things, and I already showed you one of the things. The 2 replicas being of the fan and the fire extinguisher. Then I have 3 worn out hammers, a worn out hammer times 3, normal hammer, fire flower, 2 spiky helmets, lots of mushrooms, hop slipper, jump, worn out jump times 3, worn out jump, and then the decolorized cards, which is a lot. That along with enemy cards. Despite the fact that I said I'll be back in a bit, I'm going to tell you guys about what I'm buying. I'm going to buy 2 e-hammers, 3 fire flowers, and 2 burn hammers, blaze hammers. That's all I'm going to buy, because otherwise I have a lot of battle cards. And they give you a lot of battle cards too. Nope, they don't have the blaze hammer in store. That's okay then.
Then instead I'm just going to buy 2 e-hammers. Mark, welcome. Many thanks for helping me out. Prisma, card wearers, back in business. Yep, I didn't talk to this guy yet. So, you can either buy the colorless or the colored jump... Well, colorless or colored battle cards. Just that the colorless ones are cheaper than the colored. But you all know that I'm just on the first big paint star, and I already have this much money. So, you all know what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be buying a bunch of things. It also shows how many you've owned of each of these things, so I should have just not looked at my inventory and just told you how many of each I had. Like, I have 3 jumps, 3 hop slippers, 1 line jump, which I won't be needing a lot of, 4 hammers, 2 weak hammers, which I'm going to buy another 2 of, 2 KO hammers, which I'm going to buy another 2 of, spike helmets I don't really need too much of. I'm not buying any of these. I'm going to buy, I guess, 3 ice flowers, and I only have 1 fire flower, which I'm going to buy another 1 of. That's good. I'm gonna buy another 3 of. And I already said, trust you me, I'll be needing to buy a lot because of, for one thing, the banners telling me that I have to buy, I think it was 200 cards. I gotta double check. Perform all cutouts, which I've only done 21% of. Collect 10,000 coins, which already we're about halfway done with. That's sort of funny. It tells you that too, and that's also very easy to do. 200 excellent attacks, and we're over halfway. Not doing the bottom right one. I'm trying to find buy the battle cards. Colorless spots at 16%. Yep, it was 200. So it's 200 excellent attacks and 200 battle cards. And I've already bought 10.
Oh yeah. I didn't even tell you guys about the percentage now. It was 7%, now it's 57%. So the entire bucket of color, well, sorry. The entire bucket of color gives you 50% colorization. Hey, Mario! This is it! The Crimson Tower Bridge. I love how the expert of bridge fixing comes here to see Mario off on the bridge. Isn't she a beaut? Go on, Mario. Cross the bridge. Cross the bridge. I want to see what it looks like. He's so happy. He loves bridges. He just had to come from all of Port Prisma for it. This is actually a really cool fort. I like the Goomba Fort too, but this is cool. Like, I really like this place. Now, here's a surprise. If I'm wrong, then I'll look right now to see. But I don't think I have a Goomba card yet. Did I even put Goomba on here? I could have sworn I did. Yeah, I did, but I don't have the card yet. So I'm gonna be battling these guys until I get the card. It's sort of funny because in Paper Mario Sticker Star, one of the banners that you needed to do was to get perfect bonuses. But in this game, they don't let you have to worry about that. Oh, this part. The first boss of the game is a Koopaling. Yep, you are going to be seeing these guys all the time. Morton! Why Morton here? Oh yeah, the big un. Big ol' pain star. Need find big pain star. Find right now and fastly. You heard that right? Big pain star. I think he means big paint star. It's gotta be at the top of this tower. We need to get up there now. So so this is not much of a spoiler, but every boss in the game, except for Kamek of course, are Koopalings. They really are creative with that. But wait, how does he even know the big paint star is here? And also, who was that guy? Yeah, got it. This team is neat. Like, they always make the first fortresses be so nostalgic. Oh, nostalgic looking. It's insane. Oh, I don't think this matters, so I'm not gonna bother with it. But that's a new enemy. A red shield guy. You remember that handbook guy? You're lucky I misplaced misdraw. I love that line. That shield guy is the same guy as the book guy from before. Just this time he has a shield. He's defenseless against fire. So like I said, it doesn't really matter for them. Goomba, 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 Goomba! I need to battle you for the card!
Oh, you're just a something ingrate. You're just one I'll jump on you.
Yeah. I just want your card, because I know I don't have it yet. Mushroom! No! I missed! Yeah! I got a mushroom from you and not a Goomba card? That's just bad luck, man. We're not hammer time. It's sort of funny because you get many potentials on getting a Goomba card, so if I don't get it here, there's way more potential for it. Oh, come on, no! I didn't want you to show up now! Not when I'm trying to get the Goomba card. Yep, it's memory. You're gonna have to use a line jump. Yeah. Bad luck. Morton is actually a really interesting first boss. This would have been the perfect Kamek moment. But of course, they had to make Kamek come on over on one Goomba. big guy busted through the wall like it was made of paper. Yeah, because that's literally the point. I also love how you see the windows and then you just see his hole, the wall. You know what I mean. People misinterpret everything these days. Goomba, it's time for me to try to freaking get these guards. It's sort of funny because they make Shy Guys be roughly as strong as Goombas, but the weakest enemy in the game is a soggy guy. Which makes sense because he's just drenched in water, but it's still funny. You know what? I'm actually gonna do what I said I was going to and use a worn out hammer on them. Yeah, like I said, an excellent on a worn out hammer also defeats those guys. Nothing! I got a KO hammer! Oh, come on! On a new enemy too. You gotta use a KO hammer. If that doesn't work, then I'll just have to waste a stick card. And that worked. I think that was called a shuffle Goomba. I don't remember. That's not what I tried to do. Oh, come on. I was trying to first strike you. The worst thing is, I think I might have to, for stupid reasons, revisit this place after I complete it because there would end up being a colorless spot that I'd end up having to come back to. So this Goomba is called an accordion Goomba, basically called accordion Goombas. They are... oh. Okay. Try jumping or, you know, don't. Gonna use the ice flower on you. I'm gonna end up cutting soon. So, if you try jumping or hammering on them, I think it's just if you jump on them is when they barely take any hits. Hammer times 2. The accordion Goombas won't give you a battle card. Oh my word, now I got the worn out hammer times 5. So accordion Goombas won't give you any battle cards, I don't think. If I'm wrong, that would shock me. Alright. So I came back after a few days of not playing the game. And the reason I didn't play for a few days was mainly because I had other things going on, like I was writing. Gosh darn it, Kamek shows up again and it's gonna be the unable to memorize cards. No, it's not. Now this time, it is 6 battle cards, and they're all hammers. Oops, I took all but 6 of your cards. You're never ever getting your other cards back. Ever. Unless you win the battle. And all the hammers I have, because you don't know what they are worn out hammer times 3, 2 of them, 1 hammer, 1 KO hammer, 1 worn out hammer times 5, which I don't want to use, and a hammer times 2. What am I going to use? I am going to use the worn out hammer times 3, and then the hammer to finish things off. Nailed it. Trying to get an excellent on all of them. Nailed it. Then it just rains cards. Yay, didn't drop an enemy card. I was actually hoping it wouldn't. Even though it would have been cool if it ended up being the spike guy, because I don't have that yet. I still have my checklist of things, no matter how long it's been. Learn out, jump. Screw it! Oh man. This could be anything. Nothing. There's a colorless spot that I would have missed because I don't pay attention much, and it would have taken me a long time. So these shy guys will screw with you because they're running like this casually, but at some point they end up slowing you down. What you're supposed to do, it took me a while the first time, is jump underneath the conveyor belt 3 times. And then they go right to you. This is gonna be easy. If you hear crunching, that's my dog eating a bone. The dog, the baby. The baby. She always hangs out in my office, or usually tries to at nights, but this is not night. And you aren't able to see the time because I'm on the Wii U. The cool thing is being able to go down here and see what this is. A new, I almost said sticker, and I almost said hammer too. Like, I almost said hammer, but I was about to say sticker too. And I know I don't have this yet, so big hammer. I gotta be rightfully honest about this theme. It's actually pretty neat for a fort theme. It's like one of my most favorite fort themes. Has a flair to it. There he is. Ah! 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 Hello, gentle sir. We heard that you're looking for the big paint star. We are too. May I ask who you might be? Perhaps we could search for the big paint star together. Hello. Yes. Hello. I'm Huey and this is Mario. Yes, that Mario. Big, large paint star. Yes, we're looking for a big paint star. Have you seen one? Me, Morton. Nice to meet you, Morton. Look, we really need that big paint star. You know, I don't think we're really getting anywhere here. Mario? Mario! No paint star for the Mario! What? He broke the floor! That shy guy came out of nowhere. Something tells me he's heard of you before. This Morton guy is going to be trouble. Let's tread carefully. Nyeh.
You came out of nowhere.
I just want another enemy card that I don't have. And what you're supposed to do here is use cutout, but first you have to save. Because this is gonna lead you to the boss right after. You have to do it just right, and I'm gonna bring out my phone because you know what time it is. It's time to cut out. So am I right, or is there more? I was right. This is it. This is the boss right here. And you need a certain thing for this boss, and I have it right here. Morton find paint star. Look, it's a red big paint star. Almost a big red paint star. But there's something wrong with it. We need to help it quick. Bad Mario find paint star, but Morton find it more. More Mortons. More tons. Morton crush Mario. The boss theme is wacky. I love it. Morton strong. Mortons. Bring me pedal stool. I know he's gonna say that. If you don't beat the pedal stool first, oh, Morton on pedal stool. Look now, Morton's safe here. He hides in his shell. If you don't beat the pedal stool, he's going to. It's called a pedestal, but he says pedal stool, so I've always been confusing that. So it's obvious what you have to do. Darn it! I like them Shy Guys. If you don't beat the pedestal, you end up having to face 2 of them. It's not fun. I'm gonna do a KO hammer. So the boss fights are also without health bars, but you still will be able to tell where. And I freaking love working overtime. I still love the fact that they have the bosses be Koopalings, because that's what most of them are. Oh, come on. Well, that sucks. Oh, you didn't even say bring me pedal stool. I guess it just depends on how many times you do it. The battle spin is very helpful here because it gives you a lot of good hammer stickers. I meant cards, sorry. I'm gonna just battle him with hammers because he's using a hammer too. Wow, that sucked. Our place broke. The whole place scary. He's not knocked out. Ow, dang it. So yeah, it's bring me pedal stool. So yeah, you can see that his color is draining in way shorter amounts, and that's because it's obvious, it's a boss. And like I said, I love how they made the bosses Koopalings in this game, because it was about time they did it. They didn't do it in any other Paper Mario game except for this one. I'm so glad for it. It makes it all the better. Battle spin. Yes! It wasn't what I wanted, gosh darn it. I gotta make sure I have the thing first. Yes, I do. I wanted to show you guys about what happens if you use the replica of the thing you need first, because it's gonna say something. And what I'm going to use now is something that you won't need. You won't need it. You won't need this at all during any boss fights. That took me too long to figure out what I was saying. And also, thing replicas don't count for completion. They're just there for battle spins, so you don't have to worry about that at all. I'm gonna use. I'm actually not sure myself. I'm gonna say, because I'm using hammers all the time, I'm gonna use an eek hammer. I actually don't know the timing of this thing. I like how it looks. I just love how it is. Oh wow, it actually damages him too. Oh, it doesn't even matter. Gosh darn it. You just have to hit it with a hammer on all of them. I don't know how to time the excellence on things. Is what I was mainly referring to. Give me that again. Yay, I got the thing I wanted. Hammer times 2. Because I barely get those. Hammer times 2. I'm going to also use the big hammer. That has the power of probably the same amount. Darn it. Oh my word, I'm trying to time it. There. I think now he's halfway done. Nope, he's not quite. You'll be able to tell because he will say something new. Oh, never mind. This is the halfway point. Morton is fired. If you let him attack you here, it's an instant game over. So don't let him attack you. I'm going to use the thing that I need, but first the replica. Because it's funny for what he does to replicas, what every Koopaling does to replicas, so I'm not gonna bother on that. This one's very funny, so I want to show this first. Replica too puny. And now the actual. Nailed it. It's actually very funny for what happens now for his attack. Fire broken, mallet gone, just stick. Eat stick. It's actually very funny for what happens if you don't block here. Just 1 damage. He is weaker now than the rest of his attacks were. Well, darn it, I was hoping for a different replica. I'm gonna finish him off with hammers because that's what I've been doing. I'm going to try. I don't have another Eek hammer. I'm going to use a KO hammer. I'm gonna use 2 KO hammers just in case. He has very low health though. You can see it by the hair. Goodbye! I just wanted to use 2 just in case. Morton! Morton lose! Bad Mario get pain star! Oh, Master Order Morton! Seagull get pain star! Morton! More like less than. I love that. That pun is actually one of my favorites. Master? Someone ordered Morton to get the big paint star? So someone else is trying to get the big paint stars too. But at least we found a big red paint star. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was what I've gotten used to saying. Looks like it's fainted from being so dried out. Okay, Mario, jump into it and wake it up. I'm gonna first open the menu to see how much I've completed this. Only 99%. That's gonna suck to figure out where the last one is, unless it's at the very end. I think it is. It is. It's a toad. This thing is one of my favorites. The Cato Luck. The feline statue that purrs with good luck vibes, enshrined at the top of a dark red tower. And I'm actually going to use that thing because you don't need to use it. Don't need to use it against any boss, I mean. Huh? Mr. Cataluck is gone, but Mario's here? Oh, I get it. Cataluck sent Mario to save Port Prisma. Yeah, boy! I knew it was worth making the trek to Port Prisma to wish on the cat. Here we go. we got the big paint star. 1 of 6. Chapter completed. Yay! I did it! So now the big gate will no longer be decolored. And the new area has been unlocked. I'm actually going to show what the big paint star is going to show. Because originally I was going to skip that entire scene to show because of something that you will understand later on. But I'm actually going to show every scene, and then in the finale show every scene in order. Yes, I said it, but you'll understand later when you see it. Finally, the big red paint star, is back in its rightful place. It's all thanks to you, Mario. I don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you, both. Wait, did the paint star just say something? That's never happened before. No, that's not possible. Maybe it's more like we can somehow hear its voice inside our minds. That is correct, Huey. I am using the power of paint to color your thoughts. Thank you both for saving me, but there's work yet to do. As you can see, the big paint stars, the other ones, are still missing. If it will help, I can share my memory of what happened here with you. But be warned, it is not pleasant. Please close your eyes. We are now going to see a familiar face. Now you get why I wanted to cut this, but I didn't. I'm not going to cut any of them, because in technicality that was meant to be the very last scene of what happened to the villain you already know of. So I'm not gonna spoil it any. So I'm not gonna say it's a spoiler any longer. Bowser. But it's all dependent on what happened to Bowser at that point. Oh, that is awful. I've never seen such wanton disregard for paint. At least we got to see what happened to the other paint stars. It's sort of funny how dramatic Bowser got for the final paint star. I don't know. Like, I know you guys would probably be like, why do you like that? But I like it because it's funny. He just spun it around, while for the other ones, he just tossed them. That released the mini paint stars that we've been able to collect. That horrible monster just flung them to the corners of the island without a second thought. Yes, we've been scattered far and wide, preventing us from supplying the fountain and our world with life-giving paint. But there is hope. Mario, Huey, if you can find the remaining 5 big paint stars, the fountain can be restored. Good luck, and let the paint be your guide. We're on it, Red. Prisma Fountain must be restored. Everyone should be able to see the joy and beauty it brings to our town. Guys, we got one of the big paint stars back. We need to celebrate. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Dance party! And even the big paint star is dancing. We get to see every toad that we've encountered in our journey to the big red paint star. I'm gonna say that all the time, gosh darn it. And because of that, we now have more HP. Max HP up to 75. Whoa, looks like Red just powered you up, Mario. Yeah, because not only did we have more HP, our attack went up too. Despite our HP being raised up and our attacks being raised up, is like, I think that applies to every card, is what I was saying. I don't know if that's for sure, but that's just what I'm guessing. Of course, what we could really use is a detailed map, showing us exactly where that monster threw our paint stars. But this will have to do for now. I just hope that we have enough to defeat that thing.
Feast your eyes!
Bowser! Also known as Black Bowser.
I have harnessed the power of the black paint. Nothing can stop me now. Soon I will share the dark gift of black paint with the entire world. Wahaha! Later, chumps.
At least he has dialogue. Paper Mario Sticker Star removed it, but this game has recovered it. And he recovered the entire ship too. The one that we blew up. And Peach is captured. Mario, Princess Peach has been kidnapped by Bowser. No one could have predicted this. I know this is highly unusual, but could you help rescue her? Oh yeah. Hold on, Mario. We need a plan. We don't even know where that airship is going yet. Plus, I mean, did you get a good look at that bad guy? He flung those paint stars like they were nothing. Whoa, what's that? This is another one of my favorite things. This is a Hollow Peach. It's sort of funny because they literally did this just like in Thousand Year Door, except for it's like holographic Peaches for this game, and then in Thousand Year Door there was emails that Peach sent to Mario. So that's why I said this was sort of like Thousand Year Door in a way. You know, a self-delivering postcard shaped like Princess Peach, obviously. It's sort of funny as well because Paper Mario Sticker Star had no letters from Peach, and only Paper Mario Color Splash ends up with messages from Peach because of what happened to her in terms of kidnapping. No interludes, just Hollow Peach, and you would expect that happens after every big paint star, but you'll be shocked. She must have been able to get one quick message out just as she was being kidnapped. How cool! It's a hologram in full 2D. It's so flat, it's like she's actually standing there. Mario, I've been kidnapped by Bowser, and he seems different somehow. I mean, besides all of the black paint, obviously. Anyway, it doesn't seem he intends to harm me. I'd still appreciate it if you could rescue me ASAP. I'm not quite sure where this airship is headed yet, but I'll send you another Hollow Peach once I find out. Peach. It's like the more evil version of Bowser, though. Well, at least we know she's okay. For now. I've got an idea. Remember how the big red paint star, again I did it, said to let the paint be our guide? Well, I bet if we can recover all of the big paint stars, they'll point the way to Princess Peach. I know it's kind of crazy, but it's all we've got. Come on, Mario. We've got a lot of work to do. That's what we will be doing. That's what we will be doing next time. So, in the next part, we are going onwards and upwards, but first we are going in the museum outro style, meaning I'm going to do this in an outro. This might have been 9 parts, but I don't know for sure. Like, this might have been part 9, but if not, then that meant that I was committing to it being long.
But the rest of these videos are going to be 40 minutes long, at least I'll try to let them be 40 minutes long. If I collect a paint star by then I will do whatever. So I'm going to buy a thing card as well. I'm able to donate the Hammer Times 2, I'm gonna check this off too. I'm gonna check off the worn out hammer times 5. I think I checked off all of this. Yeah. Then it was the hammer times 2. My word. That was the wrong one. I'm gonna just do this. And check this. Oh, I already did. Gosh darn it. Then the big. Then the thin cards. I wonder if Toad is going to say something now. Yep. We've donated no small number of cards. It's enabled us to procure more art for the gallery. So if you install a certain amount, that will happen. The thin cards that I only have one, is the Cat O' Luck. I forgot. Oh yeah, I put it down. So, Cat O' Luck. Then I'm going to buy the Cat O' Luck.
But that'll be off screen. Onwards and upwards. I don't know if there's going to be any more story progression in terms of that. I forgot. Piper. I think Piper was his name. Any more Piper progression. I'm going to check that next time just to make sure. If there is, then that will be interesting. And it's like we're going onwards and upwards. We're going through the big red gate. So far, I've completed everything but the Blue Bay Beach because I have no idea where that last colorless spot is. The Sunglow Ridge is now on 30% colorization. It's funny because I've pretty much 100%ed every colorization except for Blue Bay Beach one time, and I have no idea what to do. Yep, the Piper story progression is there, but I'm going to show that next time.